Let's talk today about the best of new construction communities in Naples. My name is Mindy Sylvester, and I've been selling real estate in the Naples area for over 26 years. I have sold over 150 new construction homes. I sell all homes. I've sold nearly 1,000 homes in total, but I really specialize in new construction. So if you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button. And I say this in front of every video. If you are considering buying new construction, please contact me first before you go to the sales center. Now, if you've already contacted them via email, you're probably okay. But if you go to the sales center without me, you can't be represented. And the builder pays our compensation and they don't give you a credit if you don't have an agent. So get an agent to represent you to help you make these really important decisions that will largely affect your resale value. And these decisions are very important. The lot choice, the upgrades. Just get an agent to represent you. The agent at the sales center represents the builder. So contact me first before you go to any of these new construction developments. Okay, so I'm kind of in an awards mood. We had our award ceremony last week at our company. I was initially a single agent for 10 years in a row, and I was the number one agent in our company for 10 years in a row. We had 1,300 agents. Then 2 years ago, I formed a team. We have about 50 people on our team. And so for 2 years in a row now, I've been the number one team. So 12 years at number one. I'm pretty excited about that. Kind of a big deal. Kidding. I don't drink my own Kool-Aid, but I am very thankful for all the opportunities that I have to help people move to this wonderful place that I call home. And I would love to help you too. So contact me if you're thinking about buying, and I will represent you, help you make these decisions. They're going to be really important so that you get the highest rate of return when you go to resell. So let's talk about the best of in Naples. First, we're going to start with the best view. And the award goes to, it's a tie for two communities because they're on the same lake. First of all, Seven Shores. Seven Shores is located on a huge lake that used to be a quarry. It is absolutely spectacular. And by the way, I have a listing coming up on this lake for the $2.5 million range. It is absolutely mesmerizing. You can go buy a $10 million home in Old Naples, Port Royal, and you will not find a view this spectacular. It's gorgeous. Naples, we don't have a lot of large lakes. We have these lakes, we call them lakes. You pay like $200,000 to be on this lake, but it's really just like a pond. Or sometimes it's a large pond, but it's never, very rarely do we only have a handful of communities with this size of a lake, none new construction right now. So Seven Shores, the tie also has to go to Camas because Camas is on the other side of that lake. So Seven Shores, Camas, hands down, not even close. Best view in Naples. The next award is for the best quality construction. That goes to two communities because it's the same builder. First, Camas, stock, and second, Isles of Collier, the stock homes there as well. So the award goes to stock. I do believe that they are the best quality builder in Naples in this price range. Obviously, if you build a 10 or $15 million home, we might be talking about a different builder. But as far as this level goes, in general, stock has very high quality homes, very good new construction. So great job, stock. Love working with them. Okay, for the best location, Isles of Collier. Now, Isles of Collier is technically not a new construction development. They are sold out, but I can consider it new construction because they still do have a lot of new homes that are just a couple of years old. Sometimes people have barely lived, and I just sold one last week. The people, it looked brand new. I think they had been there maybe a few weeks out of the last 2 years. So Isles of Collier, best location, 4 miles to downtown, straight shot. You're right in the middle of everything. You can be downtown off season in 10 minutes, enjoying the white sand beaches and all the great restaurants and shops of Fifth Avenue. Okay, the award for best floor plan slash outdoor living. Now, outdoor living is huge for Florida. It is one of the most important factors of resale. When you want to appeal to the masses, right, to get the highest rate of return when you go to resale, you want what most people want, and that is outdoor living. In Florida, our outdoor space is an extension of our living area. We have outdoor living, outdoor dining, outdoor kitchens, and the award for the best floor plan for outdoor living space goes to Pulte in Camus. They have a model there. They actually only have a couple of homes left, but they will have some resales in there. They're down to their very last few homes. It is, I think, one of the perfect models. It's in like the 1.3-ish range. Contact me, I'll get you details on that. It is gorgeous. And also tie stock. Their models, of course, they're in a different price range. They're starting right now at about 1.6. Outdoor living space, spectacular. Outdoor fireplaces. Just, they did it right. So Pulte slash stock, both in Camus. Okay, so let's talk about community. If you're looking for a quiet community, but you still want a resort style community. So the award for the best, kind of what's called the low key community, Seven Shores. It consists of 405 homes, or will when it's completed, and it's very beautiful. It has a very beautiful amenity center, but there's only about 400 homes there. So you're not going, if you like quiet, you want to maybe go and just be at the pool without lots of other people. Seven Shores is going to be a great community for you. A lot of the single family homes already have their own pool. So you might go there, especially in the summer, and you might be the only person in the fitness center. So if you like a low key community, then Seven Shores might be the best one for you. So let's say you're looking for the most active community. The award for the most active community goes to the Isles of Collier. If you are a pickleball person, you will be in pickleball heaven. That place is crazy with pickleballers. And by the way, on the other side of the gates is the Pickleball US Open. They have like 58 pickleball courts. It's the where they just had the US Open last week. I was there. It was insane. I wasn't actually there, but I was in Isles of Collier while they were having it. But lots of activities. People are always walking, biking. They have little meetups where the girls meet on the corner every morning at 8 o'clock and they go for their walks. They have block parties, ice cream socials. They have a lot of great stuff. So if you're looking for active community, Isles of Collier might be the one for you. All right, let's talk about the best amenity center. This one is easy, although it's not built yet. But based on the previous developments and what is under construction right now, based on the renderings, no question, Valencia Sky. Valencia Sky is a cruise ship on land, okay? Every club you can imagine. And what I like about it is the size of the club in comparison to the size of the community. It is basically going to be considered low density when you base the square footage on the size of the community. So Valencia Sky, if you like, I mean, they have a club for everything. I have other videos, a lot of other videos on Valencia Sky, specifically on their activities. I actually go through the activity calendar, so check that out. But best clubhouse, hands down. They're going to have a spa with red light therapy, cold plunge, salt room, saunas. I mean, it's going to be like I want friends there. So if I sell you a house, can we be friends? Because I really want to go like the cooking classes and all that. So anyway, Valencia Sky, hands down. Also, I want to give a runner up to Esplanade by the Islands. They have a fabulous amenity center and also a very active calendar. The community for the best price goes to Sky Sale by Neil Homes. Sky Sale, you can get a single family home for under $500,000. Now, the location is a little bit further away because obviously the closer you get to the beach, the more expensive the homes are going to be. So you're going to be a little bit further out, but you're going to have a single family home for the $500,000 range. And by the way, they have an amenity center that is pretty spectacular as well. So it definitely rivals some of the others I've already talked about, but Sky Sale, if you're in that lower price point, even though it's a little further out, people say that once you're there, they just really don't care because they have everything they need right there, and they get there and they just stay because you have everything you need right there in that community. So Sky Sale, hands down, best price. The best luxury community, this one's easy. Camus, easy, easy, easy. The finishings, the architecture, the clubhouse. Listen, okay? I was at the tennis facility and I went to the bathroom and I was like, this is like the nicest bathroom I've ever been in. Okay. They have a little pavilion. The amenities are not done yet. They have a little pavilion for the tennis sports courts, the pickleball courts, and the pavilion is even so nice. Like, if they make the bathroom really nice, they're going to make the clubhouse absolutely spectacular. Hands down, Camus. Now, I used to say the Isles of Collier, but I'm telling you, I think Camus is the new Isles, but much smaller. Best value. Now, the reason I add best value is because it's not the lowest price and it's not the most luxurious, but it's like a combination of the value and also based on the location. 100%, no question, Valencia Sky. Excellent location, amazing amenity center, great price point. There's a reason why they've sold 270 homes in like 13 months. They're like half sold out of their community. And remember, we're coming out of one of the slowest markets in the country, or one of the slowest markets in the past 15 years. And they've been selling homes like crazy. Because why? It's the best value in Naples. Best community with no amenities. Let's just say you're like, you know what? I just want a little bit more land. I'm not a social person. I don't care to have a clubhouse with all these amenities. I just want to have my own home on a nice lot with everything I need within my own home. This is easy. Opus Stone, very small boutique community, only 50, I think 52 homes in the community. So this one's going to sell out fast. So definitely contact me if you're interested in that. Pulte is the main builder in Opus Stone and beautiful lots. They have amazing floor plans. Gonna be a really great neighborhood. They just launched a couple months ago. So if you don't want amenities and you want a little bit more land, Opus Stone is the right one for you. Best overall experience. This is a tough one because building can be challenging and it not everyone is up for the building process, but I've been doing this, like I said, for 26 years. I've had nightmares. I've had amazing experiences. Now I'm going to block out the whole COVID 2020 to 2024 experiences because home building with every builder was a nightmare then because they couldn't get supplies, materials. I'm just going to kind of say overall, based on the past couple of years, I actually have a four-way tie. I know, kind of sounds like a participation award, but I think just because I have such great contacts at these places that really take good care of my customers, they really help from start to finish, help make it a great experience. I've worked with some of these sales agents for 10, 15 years. And when they see me come in and they bring my clients, they give them the best deal. They know I'm going to bring them clients. So they really take care of them, give them the best deal, help make the process as smooth as possible all the way to the closing table. Four-way tie, Valencia Sky, Camus, Seven Shores, and Sky Sale. There you have it. Okay, so what do you think? What is your favorite community? Let me know in the comments if you live in any of these neighborhoods, if you love them, and if you're thinking about moving, of course, contact me. I would love to work with you and help you find the perfect home. So thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.